In Hello, I Must Be Going, various circumstances force a young divorcee to move back in with her parents.
So, are you married?
Well, I got divorced a few months ago. We're still friends.
That's awesome.
If only it were true.
Jeremy here is an actor.
Jeremy's mother wants to know if you'll show Jeremy around town.
You're 19 years old.
Sweet ride.
Thanks.
Hello, I Must Be Going was the opening night premiere at the 2012 Sundance Film Festival, and that's the only reason I went. I didn't know anything else about it, aside from that I recognized Melanie Lynskey, specifically recently from 2011's Win-Win, but I know she's in a lot of other stuff, and I really just went because it was the opening night premiere, but I'm really glad that I did, because I really enjoyed this movie. Now, its simplicity actually kind of is the good and the bad about it, and it's kind of hard to explain, so bear with me here. I really liked its simplicity. Even though the story had some twists and turns, I thought it was a simple story. I thought everything about it was simple, but not in a bad way necessarily. I mean just in a couldn't really find that many flaws with it way. However, on the flip side, the simplicity kind of made it feel safe. Like they didn't take too many risks with it, and so, you know, good and bad, it was simple. But overall, I really liked it. So plot-wise, I thought the story was very good. The script was funny, but also serious, and, you know, it made you think a little bit. But I really liked that it had some kind of twists and turns. Not twists and turns in the sense that you might be thinking, but just small little twists and turns, because it's not that type of movie. But I really liked where the story went. I was engaged the whole time, and I liked the characters. And directing-wise and visually, I have to say this might be one of my favorite aspects of the movie. I thought it was very well paced. I thought the directing was great, but the main thing that I remember from it is it had some awesome cinematography. There were some really cool shots, such as this great upside-down shot, and of course I'm not going to explain it, but if you saw the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I thought that was great, and I have to say I really loved how they broke the 180-degree rule to show a character's realization. Now, if you don't know what the 180-degree rule is, don't worry about it. If you do know what it is, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And they would break the rule, and the camera would pan from one side to the other, and that showed a character made a big realization. And I thought that was really interesting. I noticed it in a few other films I saw at Sundance 2012, so I'm thinking maybe it happens a lot and I just never really paid attention much. But it happened in this movie in a prominent scene, and I just remember that I liked it a lot. And acting-wise, I have to say the acting was very good, and I liked the characters, so they did a great job with their characters. Melanie Lynskey was great. I thought that she had kind of a lot of range in this movie. She was very funny, but she was also very serious when she needed to be. I thought the actor-character guy, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but I thought that he was excellent, and his character really was great. So, you know, I'm talking about the acting, but also thinking of the characters as I go. That character was excellent, probably my favorite in the movie, but once again, did a great job with it. And one more person that I have to mention specifically is Jimmy Simpson. He has a great part in the movie. It's like a cameo almost. And ironically, he's married to Melanie Lynskey, so that's cool. But they are out on a date, and he talks about fish, and it's hysterical.
Fish. It's one of those top 10 foods. Almonds, spinach, yogurt.
So overall, I really loved Hello, I Must Be Going. I thought the comedy was great. I thought it was some brilliant, subtle comedy. I thought the acting was great. They did a great job with that subtle comedy. I loved some of the cinematography, and the only thing I can think, if I have to think of some sort of flaw, I guess, but really I thought it was a very, very good movie. The music. I thought the music was a little bit too obviously indie, if you catch my drift. Because it had that kind of indie feel, the movie already, and then you throw in that indie, quirky music, and I would say that's the only flaw, if you can even call it a flaw, and that's the only thing I can think of, really. Overall, I really, really loved Hello, I Must Be Going. So let me know in the comments what you thought of Hello, I Must Be Going. Let me know what you thought of the acting. Let me know what you thought of the story. Do you think it was just kind of simple, like I said, and do you think that's a good or a bad thing? Let me know what you thought of the cinematography, and if I'm forgetting some other great shots, let me know. But, of course, if you're going to say anything spoilerish, please put a spoiler tag in your comments so you don't ruin it for anybody else. Also, let me know what you thought of the date scene with Jimmy Simpson. I thought it was great. Let me know what you thought. Let me know anything you want about Hello, I Must Be Going, and that's pretty much it.
I'm just, looking...
Somebody's mom's here. Yo! Somebody's mom's here.
No, sorry, it's the wrong house.